Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Cheri Hickman. Why am I still in this dead-end job? Oh, yeah, that's why. It's that paycheck I get at the end of the week. You know, the one to pay for that beautiful roof over our heads and that food on the table. Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, most welcome guests. Think about what you do each and every day. What's your habits? What's your routine? Day after day, month after month, year after year. I was in a dead-end job. And all I wanted was my freedom. I wanted to be able to go see my grandkids perform at school during the day. I wanted to make my own hours. Have you ever felt like you just needed to do something different to get out of where you're stuck at right now? What shows up for you? Maybe you feel like, oh, it's going to be too much of a financial burden to do that. My family's depending on me. How am I going to pay my bills? Maybe you think you're too old. Maybe you're not. Look at Julia Childs. She was 40 before she even knew how to cook. And then she had her own cooking show at the age of 50. Colonel Sanders started KFC, or Kentucky Fried Chicken, when he was 66. Laura Ingalls Wilder. Never heard of her until she was 66 when she wrote Little House on the Prairie. So, are you ever really too old? So what does it take to get out of what you're doing and do what you really want to do? Well, my mind, it doesn't take a lot. Maybe you need to change it up just a little bit. Here, and change it up just a little bit there. That's what I did. To get out of my job that I had been in for 10 years, I didn't just jump and make a decision I'm quitting my job. I had to get my mindset changed. And one way you can do that, which is something that was taught to me, is look at your routine that you have in the morning, the habits that you have. And if you don't have a routine, that's your routine. That's your habit. Now, somebody had told me, when you get up in the morning and you get in the shower, change it up in the shower. Just a little bit. If you wash your hair first and wash your body second, then wash your body first and your hair second. If you shave the right side, say shave the left side. If you shampoo first, whatever, change it up. And I remember the first time I did that. Oh man, did I remember to rinse my hair? Did I shave that leg or not? What it does is it gets you to start thinking differently. It gets your mind to operate differently. It gets you out of automatic. So you'll be paying attention to what you're doing. So you're switching it up just a little bit so that your mind works differently. What's a habit? It's something that you do over and over again, so much so that it's hard to change. That doesn't say you can't change. It just says it's hard to change. That's why you do it just a little bit at a time. A little step here, a little step there. And you keep moving forward towards that freedom, towards whatever it is that you desire. When when you're talking about habits and routine, it's just so easy to be in the middle of that. I get up in the morning, I do this, I do this, I do that. And you keep thinking, but I really want this. But you're not sure how to get it. So my suggestion to you is, write down what that desire is. Write it down and just know what, use the 3 S's that George gave you. Because you do have to see it and say it and sell it. Have the intention that you're going to get it. Be persistent. It takes persistency. And when you change it up just a little bit here and just a little bit there, usually you're on the path to get it. The right resources show up. The right books. The right workshops. The right people show up in your life. And you have no clue where they came from. But because you were changing it up just a little bit, your results started changing. So have that persistency. Have the intention, the persistency, the courage to change it up. And then maybe you can do what I did and say, take this job and shove it.